Rate the year 2025 on a scale of 1 to 10.
Actually,
For you.
great. I've been thinking about this.
Really?
Yes. I would say 2025 has been a 6.5 out of 10.
That's great?
6.5 out of 10.
How's that great?
Did I say it's great?
You just said it's
No,
great.
I said great. You're asking me this question. Come on, bro. Get with the
Oh.
program, dude.
What's-
Come on. Quicker.
So you're 6.5. What does that look like to you? What does that mean?
A 6.5 out of 10 means it was a little better than average. I'm gonna say 5 is average. I'm not gonna say it's an F. Okay. I'm just gonna say it's average. It's the middle. 6.5 was a little better than average. I think it was a little better than average because I didn't do a whole lot that I wanted to do this year. It's just one of those awkward years that we all have in life where it's like a transitionary period.
You went on vacation for 6 weeks.
5 weeks.
It's 6. I'm counting Yosemite.
Okay.
You went on vacation for 6 weeks.
I know.
That's 1/12 of the year. No, 1.2 of 12th of the year.
Whatever.
Whatever.
1.2.
1.2 of 12th. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's you wanted to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
You went to how many countries total?
9.
You went to double-digit countries. That's a blessing. That's good.
No, it's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not. Hey, bro, I'm just rating my year, dude. Overall, I'm not just.
How was it
taking
compared to
that.
2024?
2024 was dope. I think 2024 was one of my favorite years, actually.
Really?
Yeah. The reason being I say for this year is because it's a transitionary period. I told myself last New Year's, 1 year ago today, that I'm gonna kind of keep it tight this year. For Pala dudes, for traveling, buying a car, stuff like that. I just want to keep it really tight. It's just one of those years you need to like really buckle down, save money, and kind of be straight and locked in. And so I think that's what I was this year. And even though I know I did travel, for most people that'd be an insane blessing, and it is a blessing for me too. I just feel like when you do something, I'm sure you feel like this too. When you take one big trip versus multiple trips throughout the year, it doesn't feel as big. Does that make sense?
No, that makes sense because
Yeah.
I traveled too this year.
Yeah, you
technically.
traveled.
I went to Europe.
You traveled a lot more than me this year.
Yeah, I guess. But it was like vacation was in the beginning of the year, January of this year.
Europe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I went to not 9 countries.
Yeah.
We went to like, yeah. We went
Oh,
to
no, you
some.
went to a lot. You went to like 5, right?
Yeah, 5 or 6. It was cool.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
What are you tripping on, bro?
No. I'm just, yours was longer. You're more privileged is what I'm trying to say. Life was harder for me than you.
Yeah, dude.
No, but that's good. 6 weeks is amazing. 6 weeks is a true detox. I
It was
believe a
good.
true detox from society should be at least 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
3 weeks, because that's good enough to break habits. That's
Yeah.
what they've shown scientifically. If you want to break a habit, put in 3 weeks.
3
at
weeks?
least. Yeah.
I think
Takes
that makes
3
sense.
weeks.
I say 2 weeks, to be honest, for me, but 2-3 weeks makes sense.
I would say longer for me.
21 days? Longer than 21 days.
For me, yeah, to break a bad habit,
Yeah. My dad's always said 21 days, bro, since I was a kid.
3 weeks. Yeah, it's all it takes to be consistent on anything is 3 weeks.
And then you got to get your pee-pee wet.
You gotta get yeah, it's a good line from a movie that we'll release soon. Maybe we will, maybe we won't.
Yes, sir.
What else did you learn in 2025?
What else did I learn? One big thing I learned on the trip, on my Europe trip. I'm not even talking about how, like the enjoyment of it, but I think it was extremely important for me to do that for Pala dudes from a business, because it taught me that I don't actually have to be physically here to allow the business to run. If I wasn't on a vacation or somewhere else, I would 100% be here, even with an employee being here too, right? But I didn't have that opportunity, so I had somebody, our homie, working for me, and it ran smooth. It ran smooth. I realized, maybe the sales weren't exactly where I usually keep them. Naturally, I've been doing this for years, but it was good enough where it's like, wow, okay, I can actually run this absentee based. And so what that taught me was I'm ready to expand the business and to have employees on into the business, and it was really important to do that. If I didn't do that, I would have never known. I would have just jumped into a new warehouse this year without knowing like the validity in my feelings of it being ready. Yeah.
Do you feel like you grew more professionally or personally in 2025?
Wow.
What a great question. I know.
Professionally or personally?
Dude, go ahead. Yeah.
Like I said, I honestly, either way, I don't think I'm about even, to be honest with you. Okay. I just think this is one of those years that's transitionary. I look at like just the years of my life, not that I've lived many, but every year has had some significance.
Yeah.
And this year, I don't see any significance. Like nothing big happened this year for me.
Does that make sense? Define your big, because everybody has their own conception of what is the big thing. What does that mean for you? What is big?
Yeah. Big means for me, okay, I'll give you an example. 2024, the big move for me was doubling my warehouse size.
Yeah.
Right? 2023, the big move for me was two things: quitting my job and starting a business.
Getting the warehouse.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was 2023. 2022, what was the big thing 2022?
You got the job that you were contemplating to quit, right? That was a big decision to get the job.
2022?
Because that's when you got it.
Yeah, 2022. Oh, yeah, I remember. 2022 was my first year making six figures. 2021, I graduated college. 2020, I had gotten my real estate license. 2019, I took my first trip on my own. 2018, I started college. So every year there was like some moment was like
big thing.
There's a pin of progress here. 2025 was, and this is just reality. Everybody needs transition periods in their life, and I just chose for 2025 to be that transitionary period. I don't know if you remember this, but I told you this year is not going to be great for me. It's going to be a year just literally just hard work, and then I'm not going to see any results this year. That's really what it was. I mean, yeah, I was making money. We're progressing just in life in general, but there were no pinpoints to tell me, hey, this is the progress that you've been working towards this year. In 2026 will be that year for me. I'll be doubling my warehouse again, and we'll see what's to come. But yeah, maybe I'll get my broker's license this year, to my real estate broker's license. So I'm going to travel more this year. So there's a lot more I'm looking forward to this year.
You anticipate 2026 being a better year than 2025?
More enjoyable.
Really?
Yeah, more enjoyable.
You didn't feel like you enjoyed 2025?
I just felt like I was in the fucking grind this year. Yeah.
I'm a weird guy, bro. Because as you were talking about like the big things, sometimes when I feel like I'm not doing much, I don't feel like I'm being productive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, if there's a day in a week where I don't do much, I'm kind of lazy. I felt like I let myself down, you know?
Yes,
so
I'm with you.
When I'm evaluating 2025, there were moments in my life where I just grinded to physically with cricket, obviously, like training consistently every single week, doing stand-up, this podcast.
Yeah.
You know,
it was a year grinding.
Yeah, it was definitely, but there was also moments where I just didn't do anything. You know, just like I was just like
trying to breathe.
Yeah.
I get that, bro.
Yeah. So I don't know how to evaluate 2025.
What would you rate it out of 10?
Okay, it was a defining year for me, for sure.
Okay.
I felt like I grew intellectually the most this year.
Really?
Than I have ever had in my life.
Intellectually?
Yeah, as in like wisdom. I don't mean like knowledge based.
You're starting to sound like Ish here, bro.
No, I'm not saying. Yeah, I mean, I was always a genius, right? I was a born genius. I was born with a 165 IQ. Nah, like I mean, I don't know. I'm 25. Yeah. I haven't lived long, but I think I have started to feel wiser. Like based on experiences, like I feel like
No.
I don't know, when you push yourself mentally and physically, you just feel like you're matured, you know? Okay. When you're in situations in cricket, for example, when the game is on the line, it's like you are the guy. If you do well, your team does well. If you don't do well, your team loses. And just dealing with that pressure, and I'm not saying like I am him, not him yet, but just dealing with game pressure, especially in sports, just teaches you lessons that in moments of high pressure, you must remain calm. I guess that's the lesson I've really learned, is just be calm in the midst of the storms. Because you never know what life is going to throw at you.
Yeah, staying calm under pressure, 100%.
Yeah, and not losing your faith. Because in cricket, bro, I had to deal with so much pain this year in my body. Like, in all sorts of places. I've had to work out every single muscle in my body.
Your groin?
Yes, groin especially.
How did you work out your groin?
Inner thighs, outer thighs. Saved my life, bro. Other things as well. That's top secret, but you know.
Other places.
I had to, dude, glutes. I had to work on my glutes. I had to work on my ass. I've had to work on my ankles, every single muscle in my glutes. Because cricket is a lot of, I mean, if you look at the fast bowling action, it's like your glutes are used a lot.
Okay.
You feel it.
You feel it in your glutes?
All my muscles that are weak, I felt it.
Really?
I felt it, and I had to work on it.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's great.
And then obviously with stand-up, this was probably the year that I've learned the most.
Probably, yeah.
I got to do more shows. Yeah. On some shows I got to be like, wow, I could really do this for the rest of my life. People love me. And then other times I was completely depressed and was like, wow, do I really want to do this? It was like literally this year, bro, was
a year of up and down.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. In games sometimes and practices, I'd be like, yeah, like I'm gonna hit 130 kilometers an hour any moment. Yeah. And then there were times where I was like, what am I doing with my life? Can I still pursue professional cricket? Yeah. There's moments on the podcast where a clip performs. We get like 60K views. Yeah. And there's moments where our clips just bomb. No one watches, 0 likes.
Yeah.
It was a year of up and downs. I don't even know what number to give it. Because if I can look at it from a really optimistic point of view and a pessimistic point of view. I can sit there and be like, this was one of the worst years of my life. Or say, this was one of the best years of my life.
That just, I don't know, bro. That sounds like a transition period to me, bro. That sounds like a transition year where you're just learning. Like, this is a year of just learning, pretty much, and growing and you know, investing. That's real. That's what I'm hearing right now. That's what I'm hearing.
I definitely read the most this year.
You read the most?
Yeah, in the first 6 months at least, I read a lot of books.
Okay, good.
But the thing is, it's just consistency.
Consistency, yeah.
Something.
What gets in the way of you reading?
Social media.
Social media. Yeah.
But I haven't been spending that much time scrolling as much as like thinking about what I'm going to post.
Minus last week.
No, like this whole year, I haven't wasted that much time scrolling.
Bro. That's good.
I mean, I waste time. Yeah, not saying I'm perfect, but I haven't felt like I'm.
Like you need to delete it. Know. I need to.
I guess I do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I need to delete it. Straight up.
Starting tomorrow. Yeah, you're off social media.
I'm deleting tonight.
You're off the grid.
I'm deleting it.
All right, I'm proud of you, man. I hope you make it work.
No, I am deleting it, bro.
Yeah. That's gonna be interesting, man.
I know.
I'm gonna talk a lot of shit about you in my videos.
It's okay, bro. Talk shit.
It's just all gonna be you. Stuff about you.
Talk shit, bro. No, yeah, I'm excited to delete social media, bro. I've been like thinking about this.
Every single thing, even YouTube.
I'm deleting YouTube too.
What about podcasts?
Only thing, I'm not deleting YouTube like on my TV because I watch podcasts. I'm not deleting. I'm deleting. You want me to be specific?
Yeah, be specific.
Okay. I'm deleting Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. Facebook, I wasn't going to because I post things on there, but I have my nephew that posts for me, so I'm literally gonna have him post everything. Or if I need to post, Facebook will be the only thing that I'm like, okay, let me re-download it.
But you will not be viewing content or consuming short form content.
I'm gonna do my very best. That's why I'm deleting it. That's really the problem, bro. The short form content. That is literally the issue.
For creators of short form content, yeah.
Yeah. I'm deleting it, bro. It just, the problem is at night, man. At night it gets fucking difficult, bro. Or like if I'm here at the warehouse in between appointments from 1 hour to the next hour, most time I'll have something to do. But you know when you're working on your laptop and like you're like, okay, I need a second. You go on your phone, you go on social media. Naturally, I think everybody does that. And I'm like, what am I doing right now, bro? Like I started like writing some stuff again, and literally I'm just sitting there and I feel like the creativity, it comes. You need time though, right? You can't just sit there, go on social media and let creativity come. You need to sit there in silence and then it'll come to you.
So will you be texting less on iMessages?
iMessages? No. I mean, I need to communicate.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just not going to communicate over social media.
Okay. So you won't be sending me any more reels?
No.
Thankfully. No more sending me 4 reels a day and expecting reactions on every single one of them.
I'd love it, bro. I love reactions. I love when people. You know what? Honestly, it's not even reactions.
You want them to see it, yeah.
I love when people enjoy something that I also enjoy.
Yeah,
I love that feeling, dude.
Same, agreed. Especially a great film.
Yes, I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, if I care for the person though, I have to care about you.
Oh yeah, or else you're not even gonna mention it.
Yeah. If I really care for you, I want you to watch this, please.
I love that, bro. When somebody watches a good movie you enjoy, or like you're traveling somewhere and you both want to go to this place and you've been waiting to go to this place. Yeah, it's a great feeling, dude. Like the anticipation, the relief afterwards.
It's a beautiful feeling.
Yeah, it is.
That's why movies are supposed to be a communal experience.
Yeah.
You're supposed to watch it.
I downloaded this app. I downloaded 2 apps. I'm deciding which one to keep. It's called Nimble. Have you heard of that? Or Nibble. Sorry, Nibble. Or Deep Stash.
There's so many. I tried one of these apps.
You know what it is?
No.
It's like you learn things. Like it basically asks you your interests, and it'll tell you facts, or it'll summarize books, or basically you're just learning.
But they're being fake to you because they're saying instead of giving your screen time to these companies, give it to us.
100%. Yeah, but does it help you as a person?
Let me make ad money off you.
But does it help you? No, they charge you.
They charge you?
Yeah. So Nibble charges $30 a year.
Oh, that's not too bad.
It's not too bad.
Why don't you just replace the time with reading? I would do that.
Yeah, 100%. I'm going to do that. But like I told you, in the mornings while I'm shitting, I've tried to read in the morning. I can do it, but I'm not taking the info in. Like, I'm still, like, groggy. I'm still, like, oh. And so your phone is a great way to unclog yourself.
Just try not using anything.
I've tried, bro.
Try it again.
I just, like...
Are you an addict? What is you're sounding like I've tried everything.
In the mornings, bro, I need something to occupy my mind.
Just shit in peace. Try that.
I don't like it.
Why not?
I really just don't like it.
Just meditate, like deep breathe. Do something different.
I don't like it, bro. I promise you, I've tried it.
Maybe you have problems down there because you're sitting on your toilet seat for so long.
Bro, trust me, I just had this conversation with family last night. I'm tired of this conversation, bro.
You got a bidet, right?
I got a bidet, yeah.
Congratulations.
But granted,
what?
I got it from the warehouse. I didn't buy it myself.
Oh, it's...
Yes,
it's quality products.
It's a great product. Yeah. It's a great product. It's $1,000 bidet toilet seat.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, after tax, it's about $1,000. Yeah.
You installed it yourself?
Installed it. My pops helped me. Yes. We got some water leakage, but
I mean, I've had a bidet my whole life.
You had really?
My left hand, yeah.
Yeah. Sick ass guy, bro. Sick ass guy. No, but use that little thing.
It's been my left hand. It's beautiful. Yeah.
But you use the water tilt thing.
Sure. Yeah.
My nana uses that.
Yeah?
Yeah, obviously my Southeast Asian family uses that.
Your mom uses it too?
No.
Interesting.
No, mom just uses toilet
paper.
It's
nice. Now you're finally going to be clean. You're going to finally have...
Yeah, it's not. It has a massage option on there.
No, man.
A seat warmer option.
Why don't you just do that? Just get a massage every day instead of... Why don't you try that? There you go.
Well, I'm going to have to figure something out now, right? Because I don't have my phone. Whether it's... read the news. I did do that, and that helps me.
Honestly, because my concern for you is like you're kind of like a cigarette smoker. You're trying to quit cigarettes, but you're gonna be I'm gonna vape instead. That's what you're gonna do on your phone with these apps that are giving you knowledge and information. That's my fear for you. It's still damaging. Yeah. It's not as damaging, but you're still vaping.
I'm learning though.
That's what the vapors say. Oh, it's better for you.
No,
I enjoy the mint
Objectively,
flavors.
it's different though, bro.
Yeah, but it's I don't know. That's what I feel like.
I get where you're coming
That's
from.
what I feel like, bro.
But I genuinely enjoy learning things.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I will be reading the books. Maybe I will be reading my books. But I'm trying to figure something out, bro.
Can I recommend?
I'm sorry, bro, but it's a lot better than fucking doom scrolling and being on the shitter for an hour.
It depends on what your algorithm is. You know?
No, dude. 100% it's not good, regardless of what it is.
Hey, man. If you're watching my videos, you're learning everything every day.
You're learning dog shit. That's what you're learning if you're watching.
You're learning the experiences of a 25-year-old wise intellectual man.
No, bro.
And his journeys and chronicles.
What I will give to social media that's a positive for me is good eats, places to go eat, and places to go visit, like travel. That's
by the way, we had a whole debate on social media, episode 122. Yeah. You can watch it on the Gen Z Speaks podcast. Bro.
Thank you for plugging us.
Of course, I always remember. I have a recommendation for you. Read The Alchemist tomorrow.
Again? You have to bring it back to me.
I've already brought it back to you, buddy.
Did you?
As soon as I finished, I brought it back to you, 100%.
Where's it at?
I don't know. I gave it. I hand delivered it to you. There. Russell might have taken it.
I think he took it, huh?
Ask him.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But read The Alchemist
again.
I'll reread it. You need to read that book.
I want to read that book. I still haven't read it, bro. You gave it to me for my college graduation. Think Again.
Oh, okay.
Did you read that?
Jenish recommended that book to me.
Yeah.
Is it about the power of mathematical thinking or something?
Yes.
Yeah. He recommended that book to me.
Yeah, Think Again.
I read the first 20 pages of that book.
I think me too. I think me too, actually.
I was like, cool book. Yeah.
It's not an easy read. Think Again's not an easy read, bro. And then the art of thinking fast and slow. Have you heard that one?
Is it by Robert Greene? Because I'm not reading
no.
Robert Greene stuff. I've been watching all these like sketch videos on Robert Greene's like books and people making fun of it, and it's so funny because it's like they're right about like Robert Greene's way of thinking is so extreme. I haven't read any of his books. Maybe I should, but I know kind of the thesis of what he talks about.
I've listened to parts of 50 Laws of Power.
Is it solid?
Or 40,
is it worth
40
reading?
Laws of Power. It's a good book, bro.
Is it realistic?
What it is funny.
Is it extreme?
Yeah, what is funny to me about Robert Greene is that like he likes to say that he put all this, like he learned all this stuff from these years of his life, but then he wrote 40 Laws of Power when he was like 28 or 30 or something like that. And so it's like, okay, how do you learn all power dynamics in life in the first 10 years of your real life? That's what's funny to me, like the experience. But if you read the book, it's like, okay, this is actually, it's pretty good.
I feel like I could write a book called 100 Laws of Power right now.
I would not read that book.
Man, I could write like a whole series.
There's a reason 40 Laws of Power is illegal, bro, in prisons.
I guess it has to have some impact.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take what I said about him back.
Yeah. I mean, have you listened to his pods?
Yes, I have.
They're not bad.
He seems legit. I just fear the advice that he gives makes people more sociopathic.
100%.
It makes them view life through numbers, and you lose the beauty of the spontaneity. Everything is planned and structured and organized.
I'm with you with that, bro. 100%.
That's my concern.
That I will agree with you on.
Yeah. You can't just have this pressure of being at your peak in every single interaction, conversation. Not everything has to be around power all the time.
Yeah.
That's my critique.
No, I'm with you. I don't think you should be living for power, but I think a lot of people do live for power. So you need to learn how to negate their power dynamic and how to, because a lot of people don't even understand power dynamic and how it's actually like practical in real world and how people are applying it to you. And so I think it's important to be able to see like my boss is doing this right now. Okay, he's actually trying to manipulate me to make me feel less than. So I need to, follow his lead. It happens, bro. A lot of this stuff is military tactics too.
I want to write a book on viewing life through a comedic lens. Because if you do that, honestly, I've tried doing that. Yeah. It just makes your life so much easier. Yeah. There's not this pressure on you all the time. You are more forgiving of people. You're not viewing every single thing as this like black and white reality.
Do it, bro.
I've got too much.
Spin off of Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Let me
figure out these other things.
Yeah.
Let me figure out the thousands of other things I'm doing and the thousands of other things I plan on doing in 2026.
I think Subtle Art Not Giving a Fuck is a pretty...
That's a great book. I finished like 70% of that book.
Okay, that I will put over you. Do you finish most of your books or no?
Yes, most of my books, 100% I do.
Whenever I ask you about a book...
Yeah, because
you always say, oh...
No, I finished a lot of books this year. I did. Fundamentally. Sincerely. Honestly. Genuinely. Okay. Basically.
I don't know. I'm just saying, in my experience, when I'm talking to you about books, that you never finish the book. Or show, or movie. You don't finish a lot of things, buddy.
No. Hold on.
Yes.
Relax. Stop critiquing. No, don't make this like a therapeutic observation about me. If I truly enjoy something, I 100% will finish it. If I don't enjoy something, you're right. I'll stop.
Yeah, but I think that's also... This is my opinion. I get what you're saying, and I'm sure people agree with you. Most people probably don't finish it. But... I think just because you don't enjoy something doesn't mean you don't finish it.
Agreed. The problem is with me. I'll rephrase what I said. You're right. I'm with the doing the uncomfortable things, not seeking comfort. But if I feel like I have the gist of this down and I know what's to follow, then I'm like...
But you really don't know.
That's the Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, great book. I read 70% of it and I got it. I got Mark... What's his name? Mark
Manson.
I get it. Mark Manson, great guy. I have a lot of respect for that guy. The shit that he talks about is actually good advice.
It's legit. Yeah, it's really legit.
But when you say this is the last book I'm ever going to write, self-help, just stand by
What do you mean by that? Oh, and then
he said this is the only ever self-book you're ever going to have to read.
And then he wrote another book.
And then he wrote another one. No, stop it, Mark Manson. This is supposed to be the only one.
I didn't read the next one.
I didn't either. But yeah, no, maybe I'll finish it. But I got it. Now, and also that was a different situation because I also gifted that book to somebody, and I wasn't able to finish it. I'm sorry. I got you another book, by the way. I did.
Sapiens.
Yeah, I got you for free. Yeah, I'm sorry.
What do you mean for free? Fuck you. We traded. That's it.
It was a very unique situation. I don't think many people have been in the situation that I was in, the circumstance that I had to gift this book to a particular person that shall not be named. But you know.
Yeah, I get it. I haven't finished Sapiens.
Oh my god, yeah. I'm just thinking about what I did 2.5 years ago. Go ahead.
If you want to talk about it? We'll talk about it. If you don't want to.
Never. Maybe in a movie someday, but no. Go ahead.
Low key in a movie already.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, go ahead.
I haven't finished Sapiens. I'm halfway through. What other book have I?
Yeah, why haven't you finished it?
Sapiens?
Yeah.
I fell off. Not even that. I love the book. I actually love the book. I want to continue reading it, but just like I told you, like social media, it's occupied my time. Anthropocene Reviewed. That book I will be a fucking hypocrite on. I started it and I don't like it at all, and I don't want to finish it. I don't like his take at all. It makes me feel very uncomfortable when I'm reading. Is John Green. When I'm reading it.
Oh, John Green.
Yeah, I think it's extremely biased. I know most books it's opinionated, but this is fucking disgustingly opinionated.
Whoa.
I don't like it.
Is this the guy that taught me science, John Green? He did all those videos about like...
Yeah, John Green, yeah.
Great storyteller.
Yeah, great storyteller. 100%. The first 5 chapters in that book, I thought I was going to finish this book in 3 days.
What's the book about?
Anthropocene Reviewed.
What does that mean?
Anthropocene, it's like basically humans and like our take on humanity. And he uses a lot of, which I liked in the beginning, a lot of historical examples, personal examples to explain his points. But then once you're halfway in, it gets ridiculously liberal. And it's like, okay, bro, chill out. Just explain to me the points you're trying to make without like pushing this liberal agenda on me. And that's how I felt. And it's like, I don't like when people are pushing an agenda on me.
Yeah,
that's what I don't like.
That happened to one of the books I was reading.
Which book?
It was about the prison industrial complex. Okay. It's a huge problem, but they just...
they're pushing too much.
Yeah, I'm like, it has to be more nuanced than the way you're making it out to be.
What about the other side? Can you talk about the other side? Yeah. I don't like that.
I like authors that are not so hell-bent on their views. They are acknowledging their faults. They're vulnerable. They're like, listen, I don't know if this is the truth and nothing but the truth, but my life's work, my experiences have shown me that there is some veracity to this.
Yeah,
I appreciate those authors more.
Yeah, I think that's what a real historian does. Like a real historian, a real psychologist. I think that's what they do. They're open to new information, but based on what they've read and what they've done, that's the facts at hand, right? But like you talk about Sapiens a little bit. I mean, you can talk about what's his name? He goes on Joe Rogan.
A lot of guys go on Joe Rogan. I know,
but he's talked about basically ancient civilization.
Oh, the young guy. Name. He's like 20s.
No, he's 20s. Old. He's an old cat.
No, I don't know.
Oh, that guy's cool though. I like that guy.
Okay.
But he's inspired by the guy I'm talking about. This guy also has a Netflix special.
Wow.
Yeah, Ancient Civilization is what the show is called. But regardless, his whole life he's been telling basically. Anthropologists that human life existed more than 10,000 years ago, and nobody wanted to accept it. Everybody would laugh at him. And recently, now there's undeniable proof of it, right? That life has been over 80,000 years, and now they're finding 180,000 years. That's the most recent. I actually just heard it on a Joe Rogan podcast the other day. 500,000 years ago, we seen some form of Homo sapien life. But my point is, like, all these historians and psychologists, they think like they know everything, but it's like, dude, just open up your mind a little bit, bro. Open up your mind. Like everything. If you go onto another planet and you talk to an alien, right, and you told them about what's going on here, that we have, we had saber-toothed tigers with teeth that's the size of, a ruler. If you tell them these things about what happens on Earth, they'd be like, oh no, you're crazy. Because the reality is you don't know what the reality is everywhere or what it was in the past. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I need to read more about history.
History?
Yeah.
I can't believe you didn't finish Sapiens, bro. You didn't even get too far, right?
I never even attempted.
It's really good, dude. It teaches you so much.
I hear. Yeah. I need to.
And I want to read Homo Deus as well. That's the next one after Sapiens.
That's the same author. Who wrote Sapiens?
Harari Yutari.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's a good one. But I don't know. I like the stuff that, it's not so, like you said, you're not so hell-bent on it.
Yeah.
You got to learn something, and it's okay if life changes, bro.
I've been enjoying fiction more this year. I definitely read fiction more. Yeah, it's beautiful, man. Because fiction is like, okay, it's that problem that you just said about an agenda or bias isn't even there.
It's not
This
there.
is a fake world. I get it. I'm buying into your creative storytelling ability.
Yeah.
Put me in the story. Put me in the world of, Gryffindor or whatever it is.
Yeah. I want to get into fiction. I started
so
this.
good.
Did you were reading Harry Potter? Or?
No.
Oh, I was like, really?
I'm just hanging out with kids and that's all they watch or read. But
I'm reading this book called Shadow of the Wind. Shadow of the Wind. It's fiction. It's a great book. It's a post World War II Spain. This kid about
Fictional?
reading. Yeah, fiction.
Yeah. There's great books.
What else did I read that's fiction? Over there.
I read this great book, The Magnificent Ruins.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It's a fictional book.
What's that about?
I hope I'm getting the title right. I read this earlier this year. It was about a girl. She's an author in America, but she has to go back to India because her grandfather passes away, and he puts her as the whole inheritance basically goes to her.
Okay.
This big palace. And she has to take care of it. But there's like a family dynamic power issue. It's also like a love story. It's cool.
Okay.
I like fiction. A lot of times people think of fictional books as like, oh, like Harry Potter or Chronicles of Narnia, like these weird characters, aliens, superpowers, magic. No, I don't really like that. I like fictional books based in reality. Like I could see this as a movie, as a feature movie.
I gotcha.
Not
That's
like
fair.
as a completely different world.
Yeah.
It's
Like Shadow of the
believable.
Wind.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Richest Man in Babylon was also a fiction book I read.
Mm-hmm.
I bought, and then I started reading that book over there. I was reading at the beach. I read like 100 pages that day, and then I was like, it's kind of weird.
Okay,
weird.
so you quit a lot of books too.
I've quit like 5 books out of like 30, 40 books.
I've quit like 2.
Shut the hell up! You've quit more books than you've
took
read.
you a second to bring like 2. I was
It's
like, what?
I
What
was
did he say?
thinking 2. This guy's
No,
tripping.
okay, maybe like 5 or 6, maybe 7, maybe 10.
No, bro, you've quit more than that. More books than that.
No,
The other
can't
book we
recall.
read, I was the only one out of the 3 of us that you guys were like, "Oh, this Matt's not the reader." I'm the only motherfucker that finished it.
What's the name of the book?
You got recommended it by the same person you gave.
Oh,
book too.
The Defining Decade.
That's a great book too.
That's a great book.
Yeah.
You
didn't finish it.
I did not finish it.
Yeah.
But that's because I got the gist of it. I was like, I get what she's saying.
But you don't, bro.
I
That's
know.
the thing. That's
Okay,
why
fine.
every chapter.
No. Okay, you know what? I'll say this. I'll finish. 2026.
You finish every book you read.
No. Yeah, but
Yes.
I'll definitely go back and finish the 20s, Defining Decade.
Okay, finish that.
Because this is the only time I got 5 years left.
Yeah.
If I don't read this now, let me just read this again now.
We read this when we were 20 years old, bro.
21. Yes. I remember 21, 20.
No,
yeah.
I was still
We were
in college.
almost 21. Because I know when this person gave me this book and I know when I met them. So,
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And I know
Anyways. Yeah.
Yeah,
Man.
bro. That was a great book.
Yeah, it was.
To start your 20s, that was a good book, man.
It's good. And I'm glad I don't have any regret about the stuff that I learned in that book and not implementing it. I feel like I've done most of the stuff that I wanted to do.
In the Defining Decade?
Yeah, like your 20s.
Yeah.
Sometimes in your life, you're 25, 26, you feel like you wanted to do something, but you haven't like pursued it.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, I don't have many of those regrets.
Well, yeah, because you quit your job and just pursued everything you wanted to do.
Yeah. But I've definitely seen the downside of that. Like this year financially was probably the worst year I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, I can imagine.
This is one of the worst years financially. But you know what? God took care of me, bro, because I was never like, I don't think I missed any major bills.
Great, bro. Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah. And I was able to do mostly everything without like thinking about the financial repercussions.
Okay. Because you saved some money.
Because I saved and I did work.
Yeah.
this
Well, yeah, you
year.
worked.
Yeah, I did some consulting work.
Yeah.
Privately. It wasn't as bad as I thought it could have been, which I'm really grateful for.
That's good, bro. Please don't do that 2026.
But this year, dude, I also did learn though, is if you put your time and effort towards something, you will see the results. You just have to be patient. You cannot quit when people are telling you, oh, it's not possible. You can't do it. It's too late. Nobody's ever done this. What are you doing? Yeah. Are you sure you want this bad enough? Like, you can't let them get to you. If you believe you want something, you put in the work and you're seeing the results, just keep doing it. Keep your mouth shut. Don't even try wasting your time to people because they're not going to get it. That's simply something that I have really learned in 2025. They are not going to get it.
Yeah, I'm with the second half of that. I think you need to be lucky, though, bro, with a lot of things.
And you can make your luck, though.
You can make it's... Yeah, but you just don't know when it's going to happen. And to me, it's like we've talked about this before, but it's like, are you willing to sacrifice the years of your life in order to make your luck work? And that's where I struggle with personally. Yeah. It's like, I don't, to me, like the podcast, we're sacrificing, but we're not, it's not like it's absolving our life, right? It's not taking our life over. It's almost like a hobby. Right? Would you say that?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, but it is. It's like a hobby. Yeah. It's not something you need to like put hundreds of, like not 100, maybe 40 hours a week into.
How many hours a week are we putting into this podcast? Be honest.
10?
Both of us together? 10, you think?
No,
less.
Each.
Each?
Yeah.
10 hours each?
I think so.
Less.
Including editing the podcast.
Yeah. Okay, I guess posting every day, finding clips.
Pods. Normally we do 2 pods a week.
The last 4 months, I'll give it to you. We've been putting 8 to 10 hours a week.
Yeah, and then we go film.
Yeah, it's nothing though.
But it feels like we're putting in work.
Yeah, we are putting in work, 100%. Like we're taking it seriously, 100%. Yeah. Could we do more? Yes,
for sure. But that's my point. And then the other stuff, it's we had a conversation about this in 2023. I just feel like, I don't know, bro. Finances are so important to me.
Yeah, I understand it. I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like it's normal to worry about money. It's a good thing to be financially stable. It's a good thing to be financially secure. Most people are not meant to be financially insecure. You can't deal with it. You know, it's okay. I get it. But there are exceptions to rules. There are exceptions. When somebody becomes successful and they write this book on what it took to be successful, there's always exceptions.
Sacrifice, 100%. I heard this thing. I heard this on social media actually, and it's with life. You need 4 things to occupy your mind. One is like a financial thing. Yeah. One is like a hobby thing. Yeah. One is a spiritual thing, and one is a physical thing.
Physical, like romantic. What does that mean?
No. Physical, like workout.
Okay.
Like whether it's a sport, workout. Something.
Wait, so love wasn't a part of this, like romantically, or like like a wife. It wasn't part of these 4 categories? Because I think you need that. I need that.
Yeah, I need
I need that desperately. But
see, for me, love, I need it to calm me down. That's what helps me. That's what helps me ground myself. But I don't think a woman defines who I am, right? Okay. I need something to work towards. Like as a Matt Gutierrez, I need something to work towards, right?
Okay, so you're talking individually. Your needs. Okay.
Yeah. 100%, it's a necessity, but I don't think it's a defining thing to me. Like my whole world doesn't revolve around somebody else.
That's a healthy thing because I don't think it should be vice versa.
It should supplement you.
Yeah,
that's it. You should supplement them, and they should supplement you. Like you guys grow and help each other.
I've struggled with understanding this concept myself because some women do want. They want their husbands to admire them all the time. They want the attention on them the entire time.
I don't think they met the right man yet, to be honest with you. That's how I feel about it, because I know women like this. And
they say this, but do they really?
I look in their eyes and I don't see happiness.
If they make it about them all the time?
Yeah, I don't see happiness. Even with men that always want like the attention or whatever. It's the same thing. You look in their eyes like you're missing something, dude.
Yeah.
You need somebody to ground you. You need somebody to like to tell you, hey, you're fucking up right now, or hey, like this is happening, or hey, I want to go do this. Let's go do this. You need somebody to tell, like, to show. I don't know how to explain it. Does it make sense what I'm saying?
I feel like you're saying there's an emptiness in them. They are maybe accounting for some sort of insecurity. Is that why they're like saying, "Oh yeah, I need the attention all the time"? Is that why they're like narcissistic almost?
Almost. I think you're right with an emptiness. The emptiness is that they feel like they want things to be around them, like something in their life is unfair, and so they want the person to fill in that void of unfairness. And that if the person thinks about them all the time, then that fairness automatically equalizes. But it doesn't make sense, right? Just because your mom and dad treat you this way doesn't mean your significant other has to treat you this way. Everybody is on an individual basis. You can't take one person's ideology on you and implement it to somebody else's. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, every relationship is different. You can't have...
Every dynamic is different.
It's different.
Yes.
Like me and you are different than, you know, you and your girlfriend or your parents or your siblings.
Yes.
But I do think, and again, I don't know much about anything, but to have a healthy relationship, there has to be balance. Like one person can't wear the pants all the time.
Yes.
It can't be like a 80-20. It can't be 90-10. It can't even be 75-25. I do think it's like, you have to share. It ebbs and flows. There's phases in your life where, the attention will be on somebody because they're pursuing something that's strenuous, and then it can shift. Yeah. There's like phases in life. It's not like, oh, this man is always just going to be chasing this girl, or this girl is always going to be chasing this guy. I don't think marriages or relationships can last when there's such a big dichotomy between two people. That it's balance. Yeah. Easier said than done.
There needs to be dichotomy, and 100%.
No, there needs to be no dichotomy. Like, I mean, there will be differences.
I think there does need to be, though.
There will be, like, a difference. You know, it will be, like, 55,
this year,
45.
80-20. Next year is going to be 60-40.
But you have to find the person that's okay with the 80-20. You got to be, because some people are not okay. They're not okay with any struggle. They want...
Right.
They don't want to struggle. They want security all the time. Yeah. Which is fine.
That's just a different human.
It's a different human being. Yeah. You're not compatible.
Yeah, you're not compatible, period.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point, bro. I needed somebody that's really adaptable, man. Yeah. I needed that. And
And some girls, they can't deal with the spontaneity. Right. They can't deal with somebody that's like not sure about where their life is going to go 40, 50 years from now. Which is fine. Yeah. It's just different personalities, different mentalities of people. Yeah. Some guys are like that too. They can't deal with spontaneity. They want structure. They want every single thing written down. They want a backup to a backup plan.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is fine. It's just not for everybody. I was thinking about this. If you had met Alexis without knowing her, I don't think you would think she's so into spontaneity or like she's so okay with the unknown.
Interesting. You think she became this way because of being with you all these years?
I don't know, to be honest with you. Because when I met her, it was just like her life was very structured in a way. And I came in and I have zero structure in my life.
But you do have structure now.
Now? Yeah. Even back then, I guess I had a job, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you always had structure.
Yeah, I always had some structure. But it's like, what I mean by that is like, I want to up and go to a restaurant in downtown LA, like, in a minute's notice. I want to go to San Diego for the weekend the day before, right? That's what I mean by that.
That's different. That's being adventurous. That's different.
Spontaneous.
Yeah. I just meant spontaneous.
A zero structure. Like
no. I meant spontaneous as in like your life structure, like your life goals. Like like
I misunderstood
I might become like this guy, or I could actually become that.
Okay, that's not spontaneous. That's
what I'm saying. It's completely different. Yeah. That's what I mean. It's like you're not fully sure about what you want to do for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
It could be either thing, and they're not. They're like, what do you mean?
Yeah. You're like, I don't really know what I mean yet.
Yeah. That's okay.
Part of it. Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like true marriage, true partnership, if you struggle with somebody, it's just gonna be more healthy. If you both come to each other as final products, it just becomes harder to adapt to each other. Versus if you come with an open mind, like, I don't have all the answers. You don't either. Let's see if this works. Let's try our best to make this work. Grow together. You both
have to be willing, though.
Yes.
That's the hard part, bro.
It's so hard to find somebody.
You know what's even harder? What? A lot of people will say what you're saying right now, but in their heart, that's not really the truth.
Exactly.
And it's like, how do you know as a man or a woman? How do you know that about the person?
You can't. Something else.
You need time to know, bro.
You need time also, and you can't change somebody else.
You cannot.
Can't change.
You just have to accept who they are, and if it's right for you, it's right for you. If it's not, it's not, period.
Gotta accept them with all their faults. you have to love their faults too.
Yeah.
Not saying you have to, if it's like toxic, you have to put up with it.
But compatibility is important, man. Like, I've been thinking about you recently
Thank you.
Yeah. in how, like, you want your love life to go, right? Like, you want to get married and you don't want the dating phase at all.
Yeah.
And before, I think I was more understanding of it than I am now. Because I think you need time to even know if this person's on the same wavelength as you. And I think you need to be on the same way. Maybe you have faults not faults, sorry. Yeah, maybe you have faults, period. But maybe you have differences in interests and whether you like to read or travel or go what you like to eat. Different things like that, right? But you need time to truly know somebody's core values. In my opinion, you need to truly know, because I've met girls, bro, where it's like they will tell you their core values are your core values.
But they don't believe that.
But they don't believe it.
100%. I agree with you. It's a big facade that people put up with, because you know what it is? They like you.
Yeah.
But they don't like you. They like the idea of what you can be.
Exactly.
They love they're obsessed with the idea of you.
Yeah.
And they don't want to picture you in the way that is counter to their personalities. But I would disagree with you on the other part. As a guy, I just feel like when you meet a girl, you talk to her an hour, 2 hours, your instincts tell you something. You have a responsibility to the other person to trust your instincts and move forward with what those instincts tell you. If they're telling you, nah, it's not going to work.
For sure.
Don't.
For sure.
But I have met so many men in my life that told me the moment they walked into the room, they met their now wife for the first time, they just knew. It was just a feeling. They can't describe it. They just felt something. It wasn't even love.
How old
it wasn't
are these
even
people?
lust. Young, 20s.
I've
met
people
them.
like that.
I've met, like, now they're 40s, genuinely. And
now they're 40s. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, now they're older. Yeah, they're older now. They've been in marriage for like 20 years, 20 plus years. And they just say, and I know because I felt like, you know, when you meet somebody, you're so like, whoa, who is this? And you feel good. If your partner or your wife makes you feel good about life, I think that's a huge sign. Like, you're 100%. Excited. When you think of them, you're like, life is beautiful, and it just can be even more beautiful. Like, they inspire you. It's hopeful. They bring a smile to your face. And I feel like the core values, like for me, I told you, like, you have to be, you know, religiously, all the other stuff has to match. If it doesn't, it's just, you're making...
But you don't know the core... My point is, you don't really know the core values.
Yeah, but you can... I don't know. I feel like once you know, and once true people truly love each other and actually find things in each other that they admire, they will make it work regardless.
I mean, I don't know the length of your dating history, but...
There's no length, but yeah. There's no history. But...
You, like, I've met girls and I've known them for a year, 2 years, and like, truth comes out, bro, always.
Of course.
And completely honest, bro, like, you have no idea. You don't have any, like you said, you have no. So you have no idea how the reality of it is, bro.
No. Here's what I'll say to that. You're right about the hidden parts.
Yeah.
You will never know. But
no, you will know. You will know.
Eventually, truth comes out, right? But I feel like, I'm talking about marriage. I'm not even talking about relationship. I think marriage, even a relationship, committed,
it doesn't matter.
I think it's all a leap of faith. You're never gonna be 100% sure. It just it's very hard.
I disagree with you 100%, dude.
Why do you disagree?
Because you need to get to know somebody. That compatibility, like that leap of faith, I get like the romantic in you seeing that. I understand.
It's very anti-romantic, because romantic would be like, I want to get to know you.
No. I think it's very romantic, actually. I think it's way more romantic that somebody walks in the room and sees them and says, I know this is the person.
You think so?
That's extremely romantic.
I think it can go either way. Yeah.
I think what's anti-romantic about getting to know somebody is that you're going in knowing there's a possibility it's not going to work out. And there's nothing romantic about that.
There's always going to be that chance, with anything.
But I'm saying for you, right? Because you don't want to break up with this person. If you're married to them, you took this leap of faith already.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Like,
and so that's what I'm saying. The thing is, like 2 years down the line, when Okay, you know what? This is exactly what I'm trying to say. I don't know, you've never experienced this, but there's a point in everybody's life where you're dating somebody and a comfortability line passes. And that's for good and for bad. They're your person, you're their person, right? And so they're going to lean on you for everything.
Yeah.
Good or bad. When they're having struggles of their own, they're going to take it out on you because you're the one they're most comfortable with.
You're past the lovey-dovey stage.
You're past that. You're even past. It's more than that, bro. It's like you kind of feel connected with the person already.
Got it. Yeah.
You got that?
Yeah.
You understood, bro?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
When you take,
no, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
When you take this leap of faith, 3 years down the line, you may not know. You may not know if this is the person you want to sleep next to every night. And respectfully, I have a lot of Muslim family. There's a lot of Muslims that don't even sleep in the same room as their significant other.
Okay, but there's a lot of Muslims that do.
Regardless. Yeah. Tradition, like Western marriages, that almost never happens because if they're done, they're done.
No. I disagree.
It does, though.
No, hold on a second. You're saying a lot of things. Okay, you're making some valid points.
Okay.
Here's where I disagree.
Yeah.
The whole part about I know so many couples.
Yeah.
That are in the West, okay? They're non-Muslim. They're not sleeping next to each other. They're still in a marriage. Will they be more likely to get divorced? Probably. But they're still
already
unhappy.
in the divorce phase.
But they're still unhappy. They will try to make it work. My point is, dating, in my opinion, leads to divorce. Dating is training for divorce. Because you always have an out. If you keep dating people for years on years and different partners, you're used to breaking up. But we talk about this. You become numb.
I agree with that.
You become numb, and it's training you for divorce. Because when you get into a marriage and it's not working out and there's a lot of problems and there's incompatibilities, you're like, okay, time to end it. But no, bro. Once you marry somebody, it is a commitment for the rest of your life.
Yeah, so you're unhappy for the rest of your life?
If you're truly unhappy, then get divorced. But you should only, in my opinion, you should only leave somebody if it's truly toxic.
No, but what if they don't make you feel warm and fuzzy, bro?
What if they don't make you feel warm and fuzzy? Define that. What does that mean? What does that mean?
I'm sure
I know what you're trying to say, but expand. Yeah.
Warm makes you feel like you're enough. Like you are their person. A lot of women, as a man, a lot of women get to a point where it's like they don't take the man into consideration. It's just they feel that their needs aren't met, and so they're not going to put that energy into. I've heard this so much. Yeah. I'm going to give you the same energy you give me.
Yeah.
And that's with anybody, whether you're Western or Eastern, bro.
That's a very, very contrarian mindset. I agree. It's not healthy.
Yeah.
Once you start keeping tabs and scores, oh, you did this, so I get to do this. You are preparing for divorce. These are seeds you're laying down. These seeds are going to grow and become a nuclear bomb. Okay. And one day, one of you is going to leave each other.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like for marriage, when you are really ready for marriage, you have to accept it is not going to go fully as planned. This person, eventually, you will get bored of them, but you have to keep the spark alive in some way. There's going to be moments and phases in your life where you will be unhappy, but marriage isn't supposed to be this like happy ending that movies teach us.
I'm with you.
You have to be okay with potentially being unhappy for somebody for some years, but you have to work through that. It's a commitment that despite the struggles, despite that unhappy times, me and you, we in this together, we're going to find a way to make this work.
I'm with you 100%.
So where do we disagree?
It takes two to tango.
Yes, agreed.
And you don't know that person's true intentions.
You're never going to know.
Yes, you will. Bro, you've never been in a relationship for 3 years.
You're never going to know, though.
You've never been in a relationship for 3 years. You know. I've had feelings like I've experienced it. I've talked to so many people where it's like something happened where you're not looking at the same person you were looking at like 3 years ago.
Yeah, and it's because
that's not who they were when they met you.
People change.
Not even that. Like you said, there's a facade going on.
Mm-hmm.
They thought they were gonna want this life. They thought they were gonna want you.
I agree with you in that sense, yes. But dating is completely different than marriage.
No, it's not.
It is.
I'm sorry, bro, but that's
completely different.
I'm sorry, bro.
You haven't been married. I haven't been married. I'm telling you, marriage is a completely different thing than dating.
I'm sorry, but you're wrong, bro.
You're wrong.
No, bro.
How am I wrong? We're both never been married, and I'm telling you. And again, I don't have an experience of a 3-year relationship. I agree 100%. But from my vantage point, dating is something that is a facade in itself. What is it? There's nothing binding two people together.
Yeah, but, okay.
It's a word of agreement.
Same thing with a marriage now, bro. No, it's the same thing.
Marriage
is a contractual agreement. Fuck the contract. I don't care about the paper.
No, but it's more than that.
See, you are distinguishing mindset. That's all you're distinguishing right now. Dating versus marriage is a mindset. You're going into the marriage not knowing this person really. Maybe you know him for a few months. But it's the same concept as your first year is the same concept as me dating somebody for the first year. It's the exact same concept. It is the same. It's the same. Except maybe you're living with them.
No.
Are you going to be living with them immediately?
Probably, yeah.
So that would be the difference.
That would be a huge difference. You're living with somebody as opposed to not okay.
Which is actually a lot harder.
Way harder. Yeah. Marriage is actual work. Dating is light work.
No, it's not.
Dating is light. You're not okay. Hold on a second. You're not providing for the other person. You're not financially responsible. As a man, when in marriage, you have to be responsible. In my opinion,
I'm talking about emotion. I'm talking about emotionally.
Fuck emotions, bro. Real life doesn't care about emotions, does it? It cares about
I'm sorry, but love cares about emotions.
Yes, emotion. Okay, let me rephrase. That was too extreme of me to say. Yes, emotional work is obviously a big part of it. My point is, in a marriage, you can have all the emotions, but at the end of the day, as a man, you have to provide. You got to pay rent. You got to make sure there's food on the table every single day. In dating, you don't have to do any of that shit, okay? You can splitting bills or taking somebody out for dinner every single day of week. It's nothing like that. Your finances are together if you want them to be. You have children with them in a marriage, completely different than dating. Are you kidding me? Dating, people date and they have kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like you're basically then why don't you just get married?
That's what my point is to you. You have a crazy distinction between dating and marriage.
Because I think they're very different things. Do they have similarities? Yes. I'm not saying they don't share anything in common. Yeah, emotionally, you're right. You might feel the same way. There's emotions of love and attachment. I'm just saying our Western society has devalued the importance of marriage to a degree where we feel like dating is enough. It's not enough. It's literally destroying our mindset.
Who said it's enough?
People say dating. Well, the people that date and have kids. Well, they think dating is enough. Like they don't need to put any label on it. I don't understand that.
Or it's it's an accident, and you have a kid, and then you're like, okay, let me live with them.
Okay, but so that's the thing. It's like, why are we scared to just? If you really love somebody, right? If you really love somebody, what's stopping you from marrying them? I don't understand that concept at all.
I think that's completely different. I think that's a completely different.
How is it different though? If somebody accidentally has a kid, right? And that now they
No. I think I'm with you with that. If you accidentally have a kid, if you love the person, get married, sure. I don't think that has any relation to what I'm saying about dating and marriage, though.
How so?
I'm saying that it's the first year of getting to know somebody.
Yes.
Regardless, dating or marriage, it's the first year getting to know somebody. First 3 years, dating or marriage, it's the same thing.
Getting to know what about them? Curious. This is a curious question.
Yeah, everything.
Okay, we don't have to get too personal, but what is important to you in terms of getting to know somebody else? What do you value?
True intentions.
What do you mean by that?
What are they here for?
What are they here in a relationship for?
Yes, what are they in a relation? What are they in a relationship with me for? What do they really want to do? Like, what is it that they really want to do? What is it that they really mean when they say words? What is it that when they say something, are they going to do it? It's the same thing. You learn it.
FBI agent, CIA spy.
Yeah.
Tell me what you really. It's a lie detector test every single day.
100%. Dude.
What is Guantanamo Bay? Are you 100%. Waterboarding your wife? You're
100%.
Like, tell me. Do you 100%. Love it? Do you love it?
Words mean a lot to me, bro. Truth means a lot to me. If you say something,
man wants to know every single thing about his
if you say something and you don't do it, you are not a person for me, bro.
Okay.
You don't know that. And you will learn that whether you're married for a year or you're dating for a year.
Here's what I'll say to that. All right. My concept of marriage used to think like that. There's nothing wrong with the way you think. It's a mindset. It's a personality.
No, but you're wrong for the way you.
Well, I'm never wrong. But, the way I think about marriage, and I've really, this last 2 years, has completely changed my perspective on things. I've talked to so many married people. And again, talking to somebody is not the same thing as being in actual marriage. I don't know the dynamics. People could be lying to me about what is it really that's going on in their houses. But from what I've learned, again, as somebody non-married, single individual, 25 years old, I do believe that marriage is a leap of faith. You are getting married to somebody and you are agreeing, I don't know everything about you, but on the major things, core things, we are aligned. And
you don't know that.
Hold on a second.
You don't know that.
But can I finish? The way to know that is to pray to God. You pray to God. So what I do before getting married, right, is it's suggested to pray 40 days. 40 days, you pray every single night. And you ask God for guidance. Whatever is better for you, God. If this woman is better for my spiritual matters and my worldly matters, please open the doors or close the doors. You don't even say, God, make this work. God, whatever is better for me. Mm-hmm. You pray. And then you put your faith and trust in God. You do all the steps. You go in with the intention of being loyal to this person, providing for this person. God takes care of the rest. If your intentions are, but like you said, it takes two to tango. If your wife does not have these intentions in mind, she doesn't want to be loyal. She's like, what if this is not, it may not work. I can always get divorced. I can always be with some other dude. You can't, it's not going to work like that. That's why you have to put the X factor in this conversation is God. And I don't want to sound like this super religious, pious person preaching something, but at the end of the day, that is what marriage is. It's a leap of faith in God that two people are agreeing on a commitment to be with each other. Yeah, you're never going to know. We're humans, but God knows. If both people,
you can know though, and God doesn't always answer you, right? He has His own plan.
Yeah, God has His own plan. But if you pray to God, God will open the doors or close the doors. I sincerely believe that. In my personal life, I'm not like this super religious person. I'm trying to be, but God, if you really want something and you're sincere, God opens the doors. He literally sends down people in your life out of nowhere. They just pop up. In cricket, bro, my coach didn't even know him. I had heard of him. He's a great cricketer. Yeah. Somebody just randomly texted me, yeah, here's his contact information. He's looking to coach kids. He just opened the doors. My cricket fast bowling just exponentially increased after meeting this guy.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Stand up, just doors just open. I do really believe.
It has nothing to do with love, though.
It has everything to do. And my point is, when you truly want something and your intentions are honest, God will open the doors. If it's not meant to be for you, God will close the doors. You won't even get married, or the engagement will break off, or something will happen. I believe that's like, it takes, I understand it's very like hard to reconcile this view, but you have to be an extreme believer in God for anything to work out. Like, sincerely.
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Yeah. You're never going to know fully. Even in a marriage, even if you think you know something, you're not going to know fully 100%. God is the only one that knows what's in our hearts.
But you know what's crazy, bro? The world is so funny. Like, the people of Palestine, probably very, very pious people, probably very religious people, and life is still very unfair to them. Why? Why is God so cruel, right? Everybody asks this question, why is God so cruel? It's not God being cruel. It's God giving you life and you making the life what you want from it. Mm-hmm. You will never know.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know His plan for you, but you have to make the best decision and the best judgment based on who you are. God gave you this breath. Yes,
but you have to ask God for guidance, and then God puts it in your heart.
Do you believe in predestination?
No, not necessarily. I mean,
does God know all?
God does know all. Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. Whatever's meant to be will happen for you.
Exactly.
Yes. So then where do we disagree? We disagree in the sense that you're saying you have to know everything about, you have to get to know somebody, right? That's what your argument is. Correct?
Yeah, yeah.
You're saying you have to get to know somebody before you get married to them. And I'm saying it's not important. As long as you have the same values, you can get married to somebody and fall in love with them after marriage. It's a very hard concept to understand. It's very extreme.
No, it's a very romantic concept, bro.
Sure. Yeah, sure. I'll give you that. Sure, it's very romantic, but it's definitely possible. What are the divorce rates in arranged versus what? Every marriage, by the way.
I don't give a fuck about divorce rates. What's the happiness rate? Tell me the happiness rate.
We cannot measure the happiness rates.
Period.
We can't in any relationship.
Yes.
But we can measure this.
Don't tell me about divorce rates,
I will,
bro.
because that's okay. But hold on a second. How do you measure the success of a marriage? Objectively speaking.
Happiness.
Agreed. But on paper,
you
get divorced.
You cannot.
No, but what? Okay, hold on a second. If an ideology is leading to high divorce rates, is that not of concern? Is that not concerning?
If an ideology is leading to divorce rates,
as in like get to know somebody, date them before it does. You don't think it matters that the divorce rates are over 50%? Every marriage that happens,
of course, it's terrible.
So
but it takes two to tango. So you both have to have the same mindset. If you're going into a relationship, seeing this girl, wow, she's a beautiful girl. Oh wow, she does Pilates. Oh, she's cool.
Yeah.
Oh man, she makes my family smile. Yeah, you're gonna fail. You're going to fail because it's not the mindset of of divorce that's actually the issue. It's the idea that you don't really know this person. It's your emotions taking complete control. That's the problem. It's a balance of logic and emotions.
Yeah. Okay. So in your circumstance, right, the guy you just mentioned, he meets this person. Let's say.
What guy?
Hypothetically, you just said you meet this person. They put a smile on your face, whatever. Yeah. So let's do two scenarios. One scenario, he dates this girl for 3 years. Other scenario, he meets this girl. They talk 3-4 times, hang out privately. Let's say they talk for 3-4 months. With the moderator. Or they can meet separately. They can do phone calls. No, it doesn't have to. You can
in person. No, in person.
In person, they can meet privately, and the person can be outside or somewhere else, but they can't hear the conversation. So they have the liberty to speak privately. Okay. Let's just give it that, because that is very practical. I've done that myself. So you do that versus you date this person for 4 years, and then at the end of 4 years, you find out, there were some incompatibilities. It didn't work out. Yeah. Versus marriage. Marriage, if you have those incompatibilities, you have to make it work, because marriage is compromise. You're not going to feel happy around the person all the time. Whereas the dating example, 4 years, you break up, you were in love with somebody, you have to deal the pain of a breakup. It's literally equivalent to somebody dying in your life. That science has measured that. Yeah. That's the impact of a breakup. And you're putting that on your body over and over and over. You're going to get numb. So then when you do get married to this person that you think you fully know, you have already done breakups your whole life. The natural thing to do when problems arise and it becomes insufferable is to divorce the person. That's what I'm saying. Okay. It's like this mindset. I'm not saying, bro, not to get to know somebody. It's okay to fall in love. I'm just saying in our society, we have done the extreme end of things. We have made it so normal to constantly get to know somebody to the utmost extent that usually it prepares us. It's okay for a way out.
Yeah, that's wrong. That's what I'm saying. If you get to know somebody and there's already things like one, dating people, I know within the first few dates if I want to continue a relationship with them. I know that. Yes. 100%. Mm-hmm. But I don't know the core values of the person that I do want to get to know. I don't know that until a few years down the line.
Can I ask you a question? You know what's interesting about the other circumstance is when you meet somebody with the intention of marriage, you're straight away asking the questions. You're like, okay, do you want kids? In a typical relationship,
no, you ask.
Exclusivity. Okay, hold on. In a typical relationship in the West, you meet somebody you date. You're not exclusive immediately, are you? You're not going to be
after the first date. No.
Yeah. No. After even the first few dates, like 3, 4, 5 dates. Okay, let's not talk about what we see in our society. Okay. Usually,
yeah. You don't become exclusive until you label it.
Do people even bring up the concept of marriage? It's not like first date, second date, you're talking about marriage.
No, but you're getting to know. Yeah, same thing. First few months. That's the same thing.
But when you're meeting somebody with the intention of marriage, they are already clear that they want to get married. They're in it for marriage. They're not in it for lust. They're not in it for a short-term situationship. The intentions are already there. So you're saving so much time. You're exclusivity, like, what do you, like, we're going to get married. Like, this is me and you are talking, and we're finding out core values about our life. Like, how do you want to raise kids? Where do you want to live? Where do you want to work? You're asking all the hard-hitting questions in the beginning. You're already finding so much about them. You're already speeding through the process.
That's just not true.
Well, it is true, because I've done this, and you do ask the hard-hitting questions.
Yeah, but you don't know if it's true if they're telling you the truth.
Bro,
that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, I'm not saying you meet somebody once and then next day you're getting married. Over the course
of a few months, how many times are you going to talk to somebody over 4 or 5 months?
Okay, you're right about you're never going to know fully, but at the end of the day, that's what I'm saying with the faith concept. You have to put your faith in God. If you feel like they're telling the truth, all the signs, there hasn't been any major red flags, all of it has been green, you got to put your faith in God and be like, yeah, let's do this. You're never going to be fully sure about anybody ever. It's very hard to find that person that checks off 100% of the boxes.
That's impossible.
Yes.
But what is possible is knowing what their true intentions are and their core values are.
And I think you can tell.
You can't. I'm telling you can't.
Is it guaranteed? I agree with you. It's not guaranteed. But that's where God comes in. And you got to take the leap of faith and be like, let's do this. Let's do this. 2 different models. I'm just saying the only way to measure success, and you're right about the happiness. I do meet a lot of people that met through traditional means and they're putting it up. But at the end of the day, there are even people that feel unhappy. There's moments of joy where they're like, yeah, I made it work for my kids, ourselves. Are we living the ideal marriage life that we see in movies? No. Are we like in love that we were 25 years ago? We were obsessed with each other? No. But this is the reality of marriage, and this is what it is. And let's give ourselves some props for making it work for the sake of our kids, for the sake of society. Our kids are not traumatized. Our kids saw two people that were normal,
but that might not
imperfect,
have to happen,
but normal.
Right? That might not have to happen.
Agreed.
If you know.
You're not
you
gonna know.
You know what else is something that's important?
What?
And this, I don't know how often, I don't know if you guys would talk about this, but libido. Like, libido is super fucking important, bro, in a relationship.
Explain that to somebody that doesn't know.
They know what libido is. It's like your sex drive. I mean, everybody has a different sex drive. Some people want to have sex every day, or a couple times a day, or maybe once a month.
I was talking to a dude about this, not having libido with him, but I was talking to a dude about this, and he was like, I was like, yeah, that's something. You never know. Like, what if they got what if it's like a Thailand? What's a Thai girl? It's like, you don't know what's down there. You don't know. I don't know. I've never, right? Like in a traditional way, when you meet somebody, you're not having any physical relations. So how do you know?
No, come on.
I know what
Come on. The parents are involved.
Obviously. Yeah.
Yes,
I'm just saying, but like you said, you never know.
No, that's completely different, bro.
Okay, no, but I'm saying.
Okay, what's the point?
Regarding your point about drive and physical compatibility. That's what we're talking about. Physical compatibility. You don't know. Yeah. You don't know physical compatibility.
Yeah.
But I feel like when two people, they agree for marriage, the physical stuff is all second nature. It just comes. You figure it out.
It doesn't.
That's
fucking facts, bro. No. Ask anybody that's married. Bro. Libido is something natural. That's not something you can create.
Yes.
You have to. Girls have this thing, bro. I didn't even know about this until about a year or two ago. Girls have this thing where their bodies will tell you whether they're still attracted or not. Like, their libido will change. Like that, dude. Okay, so not that naturally.
Okay, so the alternative is basically sleeping with a bunch of people and figuring out which one you like.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
No, hold on a second. But that is the alternative.
That's not what I'm saying, though.
What are you saying then?
What I'm saying is, if you're dating somebody, bro, and you can definitely feel if they want to have sex with you or not, if they want to be with you more often or less often. Dude, that's common sense if you're dating somebody.
These are tertiary things that are definitely important, 100% important. I'm not saying they're not important. I'm just saying
it's not tertiary.
Two people can make it work. The physical stuff, you can adapt. Yeah, there's going to be differences. Obviously, you might be horny one day. She might be the other day. I understand that. But
you guys have to match that, bro.
It will never be perfect. It will.
I'm not saying perfect, but if you have a high libido and she has a very low libido, for whatever reason, bro, you're going to feel unhappy.
Okay, how about when you meet somebody, just ask them, okay, so how many times would you want to do it? Just and
yeah, you can ask that. I don't know how often you ask that.
You can gauge, bro. I
don't know
really
how often you guys ask that.
I really believe that when you meet somebody,
hold on. In arranged marriage, does that question ever come up?
Can I say, of course, you can ask any question you want. You're trying to marry this person.
Right, but come on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
here.
It does. You can ask the person. 100% you can ask the person.
Okay.
These are valid questions. There's no side, bro. When I'm trying to marry somebody, I'm not going to be like...
Have you asked that?
Whoa.
Have you asked that?
Sure. I have.
Okay.
Like, why wouldn't you want to ask?
Okay, no, that's fair.
Have I put it in those words? Like, yeah, how many times are you trying to do it? Every single... Like, I'm not...
No, yeah, but...
There's obviously a formal way of thinking.
What have you said?
Hold on a second.
Can I just ask what you say?
Hold on a second.
But how did you ask?
Let me finish my train of thought, bro. I just lost my train of thought because you kept just...
I want to know how you asked.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
ask.
Regarding this element, you can... First of all, first point was every single marriage is arranged in some way. I hate this term arranged marriage. Somebody meets a girl on Facebook. Okay, a coder wrote the software for you to meet. Somebody met somebody on Bumble. Literally, an algorithm predicted the time that you match with your wife. Every single marriage is arranged in some way. Don't give me this bullshit about arranged marriage. Oh, your mom connected you, your dad connected
Semantics,
you.
bro.
No, but
that is an insecurity about. Yes, it is. That's an insecurity talking about it.
No,
yes, it is.
No, that's not insecurity. People look towards arranged marriage in a condescending way, but all I'm trying to say is every marriage has been arranged in some way. Let's forget this fugazi concept of arranged. Every fucking marriage has been arranged in some way. You might think it was Mark Zuckerberg arranged the marriages of billions of people, millions of people.
But you know what people are trying to say.
I know what they're trying to say.
Everybody, it's just a word to basically fill the sentence. But that's it. You know that.
No, but I think I'm not saying people do it intentionally, but I'm just saying the repercussions of that is we're viewing marriage as this lens of arranged marriages are not marriages based in love, but they are. Love marriages, you get to know somebody, you fall in love. It's the same thing. They're falling in love. Both marriages.
Later.
Not
after
bro,
you have a choice.
It's the same. Okay, on a dating, when you date somebody, how long does it take to fall in love? How long does it take?
Most people 3 months, I think.
Okay, so in a marriage, you get married. It's the same timeline as the same timeline.
Yeah, but you don't have that option at that point.
Bro.
You don't have that choice. It's not really a choice.
That's why it's a leap of faith, and it's very hard to understand. It's very what I'm saying. I'm gonna sound like some dumb guy who doesn't know anything, and that's okay because it's a leap of faith. It is a leap of faith. I keep repeating. No, I keep repeating this phrase, leap of faith, but that is really what this arranged marriage concept is. It's a leap of faith.
Okay, whatever you want to call it.
And your
I think it's romanticized.
You're obsessed. No, it's not romanticized at all. What's romanticized is finding the right guy in the middle of a cafe, in the middle of an island on vacation, falling in love with them and dating them. That's what's romanticized. What are you talking about? In Hollywood, in society.
Slow down.
No, hold on. I'm pissed because a lot of people criticize arranged marriage for all the wrong reasons. You brought up a good point, a good critique of arranged marriage, the unhappiness and why some people are not unhappy. But don't tell me that arranged marriages are romanticized. They're not romanticized at all.
I think what you said was romanticized. I think you're saying a leap of faith.
The way I look at it is romanticized.
A leap of faith is romantic. Falling in love with somebody after you've met them, that's a very romantic thing.
But it's not romanticized in society, that concept. What is romanticized? It's just objectively speaking.
That's a concept you would see in a movie. That is a concept you would see in a movie.
What do you see in a movie more frequently? Arranged marriage,
or it's not common. It's not common.
There you go. What I'm
just
saying.
but that I'm just saying that concept is like.
But it is more common. You know that, right? Arranged marriage is more common
around
in the world. Yeah.
Sure. I'm just saying on Hollywood, no, it's not, bro. In the US, it's not.
My whole point is
we're the ones that make movies.
Well, that's what I'm saying. In Hollywood, what's romanticized? Arranged marriage is not romanticized. It's looked down on.
We don't talk about arranged marriages in Hollywood at all. I don't even think it's a conversation.
Yeah. Because all we know is falling in love with somebody, dating them over and over, getting to know them. That's all we know. We don't even think this is another choice of falling in love with somebody after marriage.
I'm with you. I don't agree with dating somebody over and over. I don't think that's a good thing.
But I think once you start the journey, it just becomes. It's just like as much as you want to tell them.
It all is based on how you were raised. I think that's really what it is because it's based on mindset, right? You can, if you date somebody over and over and over, somewhere down the line, it wasn't articulated well enough to you that you should be prudish, you should be modest. If the person seems good, they seem genuine, yeah, meet them a few times. If they don't feel good, just stop the conversation. There's nothing wrong with that.
Easier said than done.
That's mindset. But that's mindset.
No, okay.
I've also met people like that though, where it's like, okay, like I've even met with girls like it just if it doesn't work, we didn't even go on the first date.
But in the other concept is like lust plays so much of a big role. Sex, people stay in relationships because they want to be physically fulfilled.
That's mindset. That's how you're raised.
I'm talking about for most people, bro. It's just the sad realities of dating.
What I'm saying is I'm with you on the Western idea of dating is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not with you on you have to get married before. That's where I'm like in the middle almost.
Okay.
Like you should be strong enough to be like, okay, this person's attractive, but there's something they're telling me I'm not going to be with this person. That's initial, right? That's initial attraction.
Yeah, so then stop it. Yeah.
Then stop it.
Yeah.
But if you see something, you're like, yeah, let me go on a few more dates. Let me talk to them a little bit more. Let me learn about them. In a year, 2 years down the line, you're going to know. That's my point. Versus you're basically sacrificing 2 years versus 45, 50 years of your life.
Okay, hold on a second.
Yeah.
I don't think it takes longer than 6 months to a year to get to know somebody.
It does.
I don't think so. I fundamentally disagree with you on that.
It depends on you, I guess, right? If you're not a very strong-willed person, then yeah, I don't think it takes longer.
You can tell. In 6 months to a year, you can tell
what some person's about. No, you can't. I'm still learning things about Alexis right now I didn't know 3 years ago.
And you will continue to for the rest of your life.
I'm learning core things.
Core things?
Yet that's what I'm telling you, bro. There's things your chick is gonna say one day that's like, whoa, I didn't think she was gonna say that. But that's amazing, or that's awful.
Thank you for proving my point. Because all the stuff you're saying is tertiary. The core stuff you get to know 6 months to a year. Every single
you don't.
Things will come up. Oh yeah, what's her concept, her stance on gun rights, or like her stance on aliens?
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying
some stuff will come up. The course. I honestly believe it does not take more than 6 months to a year. I'm willing to die on a hill on that for most people. Like you can tell within 6 months to a year what a person's really about. And if you keep just getting to know them more and more, and I'm not saying like every single marriage is gonna end up a divorce or you're not gonna get married or whatever. I'm just saying what process would I rather do? I would rather just talk to somebody, ask about these core values, fall in love with them after getting married. I know it's very hard. I'm still wrestling with it myself, but I just think it prepares you for a more successful relationship than not.
We disagree, man.
Disagree. I'm sure people watching will side. You know, they'll have their opinions as well, but yeah, 2025, every Happy single New podcast. Year, bro. Happy New Year. Anything else you want to talk?
I hope you get a wife this year, bro.
Thank you, bro. Pray for me. Anything else you want to talk about in 2025 that you learned?
No, sir. I think it was just a year of transition, and that's it. I think 2026 is going to be a really good year. I'm actually excited for this year. This year, 2024, I knew 2025 wasn't going to be good. I wasn't excited. Yes, sir.
I guess the other thing I learned, man, this year was, and I repeated myself, but you can do the planning. You can put in the work. Mm-hmm. You can, be structured. You can have a backup plan, back up to a backup plan. Yeah. But I feel like God is, I believe this to be true, that God is the best of planners. And that's something I'm trying to tell myself more and more. And I need to. Because when things don't work out for you in some capacity or regard, it's hard to lose. It's very easy to lose faith, actually. You're like, oh, God, come on. What are you doing? But like truly putting your faith and trust in God means that you are giving him your trust to plan on your behalf. That doesn't mean you get to be lazy. That doesn't mean you get to slack off. It means you get to keep working hard, honestly. Just have faith in God that he'll open the doors for you and close the doors for you in his own accordance. Like whatever he believes to be true.
100%.
It's a beautiful thing.
Whether it's good or bad.
And you just have to respect that. That's the hard part.
Yeah,
but that's the hard part because a lot of people just don't know how to recognize that.
Yeah, I think I was talking to some customer yesterday. He's Dagestani. He's from Dagestan, bro.
From Khabib land, yeah.
Khabib land, yeah. And he was like, so you grew up here? Or I was like, yeah. He was like, you'll never know how lucky you are. He said, if the people that are born outside of like this Western way of living, you'll realize how much of the world is actually shit. That's what he told me.
Yeah.
Is actually shit. Because I asked him, the reason he said that, I was like, what do you prefer, living here or Dagestan? And I was like, it's a different way, right? And he was like, completely different.
Different problems. First world problems. All our problems, all my problems, your problems are first world problems. Yeah. We're incredibly privileged.
I think my other point with that is we were blessed to be here. You weren't born here, but blessed to be here, right?
100%, yeah.
And because of that, we have to take as advantage of the opportunities that we have as much as possible.
We're on the upper echelon of Maslow's hierarchy of needs.
Yeah.
This is self-actualization.
This is self-esteem. And then self-actualization.
Yeah. Self-esteem.
Yeah, self-esteem. I think we're at.
We're one of those. And then that the goal is self-actualization.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I think every American should aspire towards.
Yeah.
Because you're so blessed. Even if you're poor, even if you're living in a bad neighborhood, I'm sorry, but you have electricity 24 hours a day. You have clean water. You have welfare. Yeah. You have the greatest military protecting you in the world.
Right.
There's just no excuses.
You're not worried about a bomb.
You're not.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're incredibly blessed. All right, man. Hopefully this podcast will do better, improve. We've done 126 episodes. We got to give ourselves some credit. Yeah. Consistency. 24 more episodes to go until
this year. We need more back end work. That's what we need to work on.
Yeah, just promoting the podcast itself, I guess.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys.
Happy New Year, bro.
Happy New Year, man.